Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here today. And in the mid to late 2000s, I was a guitar student at GIT in Hollywood. And one of my instructors for our orientation said, look around you. These are the people in 20 years that are going to be running the business. And it's not going to look anything like it does today. How true is that? So impossible to understand. The dots only make sense looking backwards. One of my favorite stories from that time is I went to record a blues record with my friends Noah and Amanda at my friend Ari Levine's studio. And there was a dude sitting there at the console, and he's wearing a hat. And Ari's like, you see that guy? He's going to be the biggest star in the world. Now, we didn't pay attention. You know, we sat there and shot the shit for a minute because everyone says they're going to be the biggest star in the world, right? It's L.A. People come to L.A. because they don't think they could do whatever they wanted to do from wherever they came, right? But what did that dude end up doing? Well, he and Ari ended up making the Schmeezingtons, and his name was Bruno Mars. True story. Along those lines, my friend Derek, we called him D, he was a sound engineer in that same time period, got tight with Bruno and became his front of house sound engineer. A few years ago, Noah told me he left and went to be the front of house for The Weeknd. So he's now arguably, has the biggest front of house engineering job in the world, arguably. So Derek, dude, you're the man. All the best to you. I remember hanging out on June Street with Maddie and Connor and all the good people. And anyway, so I say all that to say, I have never, ever watched a Weeknd performance. You know, we review live music here. So this is ice cold. I'm going to watch The Weeknd and Ariana Grande do Save Your Tears in 2021. This had the most views on YouTube associated with his name in a live performance. And so we're going to try to figure out in real time what makes the hit and try to figure out how The Weeknd is just dominating music today. Hit the button. Ice cold. Okay, so for those of you that are unfamiliar with music theory, what I'm doing with my hands, I'm holding up the chord changes. First thing I hear, we're 38 seconds in of a 2-minute, 59-second performance. I hear a little intro, okay? And then I hear a 4-chord progression that keeps circulating equal, eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and each one's kind of its own bar. You got a 1 chord, which is a D flat major, if you will, down to the 6 chord, B flat minor, to the 3 chord, you got F minor, to the 5 chord, which is A flat major. Now pay attention to that note right there. This is going to be the key. Now, 2 things happen in here. One, we're setting up the scene of, the man, looking at the woman, we're on the dance floor or whatever, right? It's clear that this is a song about somebody wanting someone else and also not knowing how to do it because they don't really, they aren't strong enough internally to keep moving it forward, right? Now, there's 2 parts. There's the verse is like 4 sections. The first 2 are the same and the second 2 are the same. Let's try to figure out what's happening in here. Root. Yeah. Broad strokes, ladies and gentlemen. Key takeaway is for the first 2 chords, we're root, okay, of the 1 chord. Now we're going to land, okay? We're going to land right on that C natural, okay? Now, what is that? That is the major 7th of our key. Why is that important? Well, when we go to our 3 chord, You're wondering, why is there a 3 in a progression? It's kind of odd, right? I'll tell you exactly why it's in there. Because the 3, the 5th of the 3 chord, the C in an F minor chord, that's the 5th, okay? Is the same note as the major 3rd in the 5 chord. And why is that important? Because the major 3rd in the 5 chord is the leading tone, 1/2 step below the tonic, which pulls back up to the root. So super duper simple. Major. 6th chord, which is minor. It's complete contrast. Happy, sad. It's like I start the story, immediately something changes. The 3 brings out that light, like we're going somewhere. But this 5th, it precedes your 5 chord, and that 5th becomes the 3rd of that 5, which really pulls the leading tone back to 1. And then you look so happy when I'm not with you. Something like that. Point is, the leading tone resolves back to the 1. So it's like, right? Brings it back home. Second verse. What a hook. What a great singer. Again, he sees her across the room. She's crying. I don't know why I run away. Like, I want you, but the problem I know is within me. We all know that story. Now, yeah, great. All I'm doing is I'm taking educated guesses here. I'm guessing pentatonic. I'm not hearing any half steps. It's a big jump, right? So I'm just going on my pentatonic scale here, and I'm just seeing if I get lucky. And there you have it. Shooting from the 5th to the major 3rd. That little walk down. Yeah. 5, 6, 5, major 3rd. Walk down. Girl, take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. Pre-chorus. Two. So you got E flat minor, 6, B flat, 4, G flat, 5, A flat. Sing along hook. Sing along. So you got so major 3rd, save, root, 5th, 3rd, root, 2. Again, shooting for that leading tone, that C. That's the hook. Again, and that happens, same chord cycle. Chords haven't changed. Immediately when you get to the 3, that's the 5th of the 3, and then the 3rd of the 5. Alright, so she comes in. So 2 of the same first verse again. From the woman's perspective, I can't help it that I put you through hell, right? It's always both. Everybody thinks that everybody knows that they're a little at fault, but they also know that there's two players in the game, right? Don't think the other person isn't having the same self-doubt, but also clarity about how they're at fault as you are. Hook on the second part, same descending line. Oh, she's good. Two free choruses. Huge sing-along. Band breaks down. Was she, first of all, that was unbelievable. I don't know whether she was supposed to sing a couple words there before Runaway and she's just catching her breath or smiling, but that was amazing vocal control. Let's keep going. We'll sum it up at the end. Love that, love that. She's doing it up top. All right, this is pro ball, big boy stuff, as they call it in Nashville. Okay. 1, 6, 3, 5 is the progression. The key for all you guitar players out there, musicians in general, learn the melody to every song that you learn, okay? The answer to all your questions in the melody. I'm obsessed with what makes a hook a hook. What makes these melodies a hook is going to that C. It's the leading tone. It's the 5th of the 3 chord and the 3rd of the 5 chord. It goes down, it resolves up. It goes down, it resolves up. Killer. So it's the first part of the first verse is 2 parts where it's down and up and it's low. Third part, it's got that big jump, right? That 3-5, 3-5 jump, which is a sing-along. All the biggest songs in the world are sing-alongs, especially if you're singing about things that everybody can understand, right? Save your tears for another day. I love you, you love me. We've been through it. I feel guilty, but yet I know I'm not wrong. I don't know what you think, but you also know that they feel the same way. I tend to self-sabotage. You do the same, because at the very end, we're all trying to, love ourselves first so that we can love another. But at the same time, it's tonight. Let's have a good night. Like, save your tears for another day. I get it. We all get it, right? So you have a simple message, a huge sing-along, which happens in the second half of the verse both times. You have it in the chorus, so it goes 2 parts of the low verse, 2 parts of the high verse with the sing-along, pre-chorus 1 time, and then chorus, full sing-along, right? Again, shooting for that C. That is the hook. The note you're looking for that hooks you is the leading tone. It is that C, okay, in the key of D flat. Now, then she comes in. There's a little break. Again, two of the low chorus are verses. 2 of the high choruses are verses with the sing-along. Now, 2 pre-choruses, okay, which lead into the big chorus again, more sing-along. Then it gets stripped down. Sing-along, I believe it's the second high verse is that the sing-along, and then it goes into the chorus till the end. Hit it and quit it for 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Pro ball. That is pop mega hit 101. And that's it, my friends. Derek, hope you're doing well out there. Ari, hope you're doing well out there. Noah, Amanda, everybody out in LA. Connor, that I got close with out there. Love you all. Hope you're doing well. And for everybody watching this video, if If you dig the vibe, please hit subscribe. It helps a lot. Ring the bell. And if you like learning about how songs are structured and how to use music theory, which remember, is just the study of why things sound good, click the first link in the description and join my website, join our community called GuitarGate. You get all my lessons, you get all my courses, and it's the only way really you can support this channel besides watching the videos, because I don't do sponsored content, I don't do pay to play, I just spend my days trying to figure out what makes a hit, what gets stuff stuck in a non-musician's ear that they can't get out. I'm on the hunt for the inside. Do it with me. Cheers.